Ahoy ahoy guys, welcome back, it's Arkusem, and I'm doing another episode of my Vampyr Let's Play. So you're wondering maybe why I'm in this sort of screen straight away. I literally went to sleep after I punched through my level ups, and apparently when night changes, the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status. It can also be degraded due to diseases and spreading among citizens. Major district events. The more lives you take, the unhealthier a district becomes. If a district's health status drops below the critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide over a district's fate. And we're going to send every one of these places hostile, because I'm a dick. And I feel like the reason Swansea has, he's worth 6,000 experience, is because he's the quote-unquote pillar of this community. Sean Hampton lost a little bit of experience there by the looks of it. Ah, and he's the pillar of the docks. We still got... Well, everyone's lost a little bit of experience except for Sabrina. Looks like she went up experience, if anything. Good to know.
I'm to stay here until my research is complete.
Chapter 2, White Coat. Learn to live amongst mortals. Night shift. Help the Pembroke Hospital to cope with the epidemic. Still not a fan of having this job thing. I don't want to. Fine. Fine. What do you want, Dorothy?
How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of
Just one crisis?
is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
No antiseptics at all? What a terrible hospital.
What hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
Slap yourself in the face for me.
You've been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
So we killed everyone.
What do you mean?
Killing is easier than healing.
Mind correctly. Certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
Let me go lick the blood off the walls. Get myself a semi while I'm doing it.
It's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Don't start smiling yet. Or I'm going to lick the blood from your smock. I'll spit it in your face. Oh! A used hacksaw. That'll get me places in life. T. Elwood's medical file. Oh, okay then. Maybe you should have opened that up while I had the chance then. Dr. Tippett's, Strickland, and Ackroyd. There's Math. Dr. Reid. I thought it said Druid for a second. I was like, wait a minute. That's the opposite of what this game is going for. I ain't communing with shit. No, we'll go down for the sake of it. Whoa, look at you, Burns victim.
Damn. The pain. Here again.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're
What's left of you?
face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reid. I've
Well, at
recently
least he knows he's not looking the best.
war injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
You'll stay with us, Mr. Elwood.
Bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Medical checkup.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Fine.
How is your stay with us, Mr.
Oh, it's
Can I ask
Oh, I can skip. Good. Who's treating you?
Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Won't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you.
I thought it'd be,
Under my skin.
sporting a stethoscope of some sort. And who's that fucking bitch creeping behind me? I don't think I don't notice you, you fucking weirdo.
Where were you stationed, sir?
She's still there, fucking creeper.
I don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
I can't do shit for you right now. Wait, you, creeper.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon at the Pembroke
And
Hospital.
what's your deal?
And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
Well,
Dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that?
and that's alright because I am not mortal now. Mortal is far beyond.
Well, Dr. Reid, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Well then,
I'm assuming
you might actually be useful to me.
Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want.
Or are you just crazy?
Fog or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you.
I think we've picked Dr. Reid picked up that she's a bit cray-cray.
Men and women who hunt me, for I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal, but do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Wrong target. New investigation, eh?
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am.
Can I go? There we go. That looks a bit nicer.
Hollow shell of flesh.
Describe how you feel. Tell me.
Describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cottard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul. Or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say?
Ooh, new hint. Velma is affected by the Cottard's syndrome and believes she's a vampire. Oh, so she's not an actual vampire. Boring.
You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Who are you really?
Miss Howcroft. I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that
Okay.
not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Really? Really?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
It definitely looks like there's the morgue, and checking the area around the morgue is on my to-do list. Dorothy we've already spoken to. Who are you supposed to be?
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
There's a different angle for a change. There you go. What's the sitch?
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
The flu won't last forever,
Nurse Hawkins,
but I will.
this flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
It would be good, and mankind could start over.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry,
Now.
I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long
Seem
enough to
new.
see that the epidemic is
Well,
winning.
new before this hospital, I
No matter
reckoned.
How qualified you are, don't tell me to change that.
I like your grasp on reality, though.
When dealing with such a terrible disease, one must remain humble. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try our best.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Well, Brannigan sounds like she might be the key to getting you people off your ass, then.
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
And do I need to go bite him?
Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Maybe I can get a hint for Milton if talking to this lady.
Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
There we go, there's a hint. Milton hooks. Milton's reputation is mediocre among his colleagues. Sounds a bit like me. Can't ask any personal questions yet, fine. Thought this might have been a bit more of an action-packed episode, but we have to meet all of our food sources, don't we?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reid, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverley Aircraft.
Ah, so this is a doctor finally.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
You want a rival, don't you?
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
And I will bite your face off a minimal number of times.
Hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reid. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
You alright? You want to be a fucking dick?
You are going to change your tone with me, my dear colleague, and very quickly.
I don't think so. Perhaps you think yourself protected by Dr. Swansea, but I am still a free man, and I will speak to you the way I want.
Yeah, I'm meeting you.
This hospital is longer than mine. Perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Perhaps I'll experiment on you then, Dr. Ackroyd.
But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
You hint. Waverley disapproves modern medicine methods. That was life, so what's personal like?
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Huzzah!
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reid, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
Or I'll get the Drano, and I'll fucking pour it down your throat.
Your theories.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon, and it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative, it is a question of integrity. These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reid.
Thank you.
And you have nothing else to tell me. But you two are getting bumped up the priority list of people I need to drink fucking ASAP. What the shit is all that?
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Who are you supposed to be?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey.
Well, I look down on you.
All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
That's pretty simple.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Ackroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Ooh, your mesmerized is white as well, which means I can actually probably take you around a corner and eat you.
Your treatment here.
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reid? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
Yeah, that'd be
In
game.
other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
Why not? You could just stitch his arm up, go for a bit of a nibble while you're there.
Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
Working.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reid.
And everything else needs hints by the looks of it.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
What's going on? It's got me tempting. Very tempted. I reckon this might be the other doctor guy.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working...
And what's your attitude problem going to be?
Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Now, you're a real kiss-ass. Right.
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reid.
Ooh, finally, a hint that's useful. Tell me about yourself, kiss-ass.
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reid. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose this path in life, kiss-ass?
You and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories at first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical.
Thoreau's experiments in blood transfusion have not been successful yet. And apparently, who are you connected to? Waverly and Harvey, right. Who's Harvey connected to, though? Oh well.
You may remain empty-handed, but you won't.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Up to the hospital. Tell me!
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
It is, and nearly makes a man suspicious.
It is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
I reckon he might say yes.
Maybe.
There we go.
I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reid. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well,
You still look a little sickly. I'm surprised no one's actually picking up on this, considering that, you know, we're in a fucking hospital.
You seem quite
Oh, whoopsies.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
Tell me you hate him.
So narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Alright, I think I have... Oh, here we go.
More about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient.
Oh, wrong answer.
Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information?
Because he didn't want to go to war.
A proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Harvey's blaming himself for his injury. Ah, there we go. Now Fiddick's popped up.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think
Yeah,
taking
Fickle.
this distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
I don't think we have anything else we can grab at the moment because your life in London has been grayed out.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. Like a book. I never could keep it.
Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and talk to...
I'm quite busy.
I think your life in London. There we go.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of
Tell me
Dr.
what you want, you
Strickland's
piece of shit.
enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure. But my young colleague obviously disagrees.
Ah, old versus new.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland...
We'll probably go like and give him the blood transfusion, and I reckon this guy will turn into a vampire. That's my
I will never be
that's what I'm gonna bet on.
let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
Adjust to conservative.
If you are going to lead this surgery, I'm trusting you to assume the consequences of your actions, whatever the result.
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from his responsibilities, Dr. Reid. There is no need for you to be looking over my shoulder.
But I'm going to. And your neck. And the place between your shoulder and your neck. Alright, so you've still got
Thank
some
you for your
personal questions that I need answers for. So what I'm going to do is talk to this guy.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening.
Goodbye.
Oh, I thought they were like in a joined conversation of some sort. There we go.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. Any news about my operation?
Well, I have questions first.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey.
Just love how
Why do you feel
commanding. He's like, tell me
My wife
now.
because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
Oh, his wife died during the war. Alright.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Went to feed him, got herself killed. I could see why you'd think that. I'd probably do the same thing myself.
Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
Not even subtle. Just tell me now.
Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
And how are your kids surviving?
After losing their mother.
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
And she usually does, so he could have just lost his whole family.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that my kids have. Poor little bleeders.
Still giving you a blood transfusion though, that's happening. So I think it's we've only got one more hint that we need.
Mr. Fiddick, I'll see you later.
So much for our action-packed episode. We've ended up just going down the conversational hole, trying to unlock clues so we can make people's blood tasty. That's worth about 2,600 now. Worth about, only worth $1,000 now. Can't go outside yet, which sucks. Oh, Thoreau, you've moved around a little bit.
Good evening, Doctor. And good evening to you.
No, alright. Well, we'll stop the episode here, as I say, just because we've been going around just talking to our, initial sort of people. I think we'll probably have to do a little bit next episode in here as well. I just want to get everyone's, initial conversations down so I can actually see who's around where. You can see now with my citizen menu, I'm starting to fill up here a little bit. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of, and about 2, 4, 6, 7. So we've got half of the hospital already figured out. We haven't got all their hints, but at least I know who I'm talking to. Have to hit the docks again at some stage. And apart from that, I haven't really done too much. I haven't picked up much, so I can't upgrade my scythe or anything, but getting a nice little collection of shit now. Want to get some more shotgun ammo so I can start keeping that as my permanent weapon. That'd be pretty fucking baller. Well, anywho, that's all from me. So if you liked anything that you've seen here, or anything from the boys, or anything from just our other solo content, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, we really do appreciate it. All links will be down below. Also, make sure you guys hit that notification bell, because we upload most days of the week, and we don't want any of you missing out. So, till the next episode of our Vampire Let's Play, I am Marky Sam, and you are on DudeGoBack. Peace!